What's going on, everyone? My name is Sebastian Magnac, and welcome to this Agent Gateway series. In this first video is a series where I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know on how to run Agent Gateway in Kubernetes. So really quick, what is Agent Gateway? It's an open source gateway for your LLMs, your MCP servers, and agent-to-agent traffic. It's built in Rust, it's fast, and we're going to deploy it inside of our Kubernetes environment. It's also part of the Linux Foundation, which is super awesome. So this video, we're going to go from 0 to a working LLM request. We'll spin up a kind cluster. We're going to install Agent Gateway. We're going to configure OpenAI as our first provider and actually send some chat completions through the gateway, all in about 5 minutes. So let's dig in. So the first thing we're going to do, as you can see, we're going to be installing a kind cluster. This is a local Kubernetes environment you can run anywhere you want. And I'm running this on my laptop, so it's super easy to test. And if you're watching this, you probably already know how to do this. So if not, I'll have the links below. So now once the kind cluster was installed, there's 3 things we need to do to install first. Is the Kubernetes gateway CRDs, as you can see here. These are the building blocks that tell Kubernetes what a gateway or an HTTPRoute is. The next is Agent Gateway specific CRDs, and these define things like Agent Gateway backend or Agent Gateway policies, which you'll just see in just a minute. And the final thing is the controller itself. So we're going to be using version 1.0 in this instance to get that deployed. All deployed through Helm, which is nice and easy itself. So once our controller is deployed, we'll be able to execute some specific commands like kubectl get pods on all those get pods names, Agent Gateway system to see if it's running. And then validate our configuration. So once we have Agent Gateway installed, the first thing we need to do is create a gateway proxy. And this is a thing that's going to handle all our traffic. So in this instance, we're creating an Agent Gateway proxy called Agent Gateway. It's going to run on port 80 inside of our cluster. This is telling Agent Gateway that, hey, spin up a proxy, listen on port 80, accept routes from anywhere itself. So we can also validate this by doing kubectl get gateway, Agent Gateway proxy. And if it's programmed as true, we know that the cluster is ready to go. So in this instance, I'm actually running this in kind. So I'm going to be doing a port forward to be able to access this from my local host. So we'll execute this port forward, and now Agent Gateway is now listening on localhost 8080. So if we curl this right now, we'll get an error, but we know that the port forward is working. We have access to it. The next step in this configuration is to write up our first LLM provider. So we're going to be using OpenAI, and we need to first export the OpenAI key into our environment variables. So I already have it. You can replace this and put your own key itself. Once we do that, we need to store this key securely inside of our cluster. And here, as you can see, so we're securing that key into our cluster. And then after this, we need to create the Agent Gateway backend. And this is the resource that's going to say, hey, I have an LLM provider, and here's how you talk to it. So we're going to call this OpenAI as the provider. We're going to select the model GPT-4. The auth comes from our secret that Agent Gateway already knows where OpenAI lives. So we don't need to specify specific hosts or ports or anything. The last piece is the HTTPRoute. And this maps URL path on our gateway to the backend. So now that we've done this, So now that we have set up, everything is routing, we have our HTTP routes, we have our backend deployed, is the moment of truth, right? Now let's talk to ChatGPT 4.0. As you can see in this request in the curl here, we're actually not specifying the model. So let's just hit enter. And there we go. We get a response from GPT 4.0 through, it's routed through our agent gateway, running on a kind cluster on our laptop. And you can see the model in this response, or you can't see the model in this response. The token usage, you can see the actual context it's working. And if you notice that the model that I mentioned was left out in the request field because the backend already has the model configured. Agent Gateway fills it in. So your clients don't even know how or which model they're hitting. And that's kind of a real nice pattern for platform teams. So that was a quick video, right? That's it. A quick video going from nothing to a working LLM gateway in about 5 minutes. Installing a kind cluster, agent gateway, controllers, CRDs, configuring OpenAI, and sending a request. Now, this is just the beginning. In the next video, we're going to set up more providers, maybe Mistral, Anthropic, self-hosted models, and with VLLMs, and get into the real useful stuff like failover, rate limiting, cost tracking. It's going to be a whole series, and it's going to be great. So if this is really helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss the rest, and go start Agent Gateway on our GitHub page. It's open source, contributed to the Linux Foundation. The community is growing super fast and your stars actually matter. So all the links will be below, and catch you in the next one.